Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones Edition. I am Joeblivion, and we are here with King Lyman facing down his brother, Prince Chiswick, who, for the longest time, even from the onset of independence of the Rock and the West, has been conspiring to take the throne away from his brother, King Lyman. And at long last, after what seemed like a almost endless, seemingly unwinnable shadow war, King Lyman at last uproots the rat, and now has his brother in his dungeon. It did require going to war for a brief amount of time, but it seems Prince Chiswick underestimated the loyalty of those who supported his claim on the Rock, because when he raised up arms when my guards came to arrest him, he stood alone, and not one of his supporters drew arms to protect Prince Chiswick in the onset of King Lyman's attempts to arrest his brother, who wrongfully was plotting to replace Queen Della as regent. Her opinion of me is only 13? That's weird. Why is that? Can I send her a gift? Yeah, let's send my wife some money. Always good to have my wife on good terms with me, especially because she's a genius. Anyways, so we left off last time. Prince Chiswick is in our dungeon, pretty much at our mercy. Let him bend the knee. He'll like me for it, but it won't matter. He'll still be an enemy. He'll be reprimanded and a hostage will be taken. He doesn't care. Prince Chiswick shall be kept in my dungeon. He will forfeit tendering. If he forfeited tendering, who could I give that to? I don't know. Let's just send him to my dungeon for now. It seems to be the safest thing to do. Prince Chiswick, his wife, Lord Andron are all... Who's in hiding? Call Prince Chiswick. Why am I in... Oh, no. That's Chiswick. Okay. Nah, he can stay in hiding. Hurts his diplomacy. I'm going to go ahead, start time. We'll disband this army, since we don't need it up anymore. Let's return some of my... Roland, you can stay there. You can keep doing that. Actually, the vast majority of you, we'll just wait. My prisoner, Lord Chiswick, is complaining. The Ublé will suit your needs. Do I want him dead? I kind of want... I want him in my dungeon. I don't want him dead, but I also don't want to put him in house arrest where he could escape. It seems Sir Donald of Fang Tower is still conspiring to... yeah, what are you doing, man? Let's stop spying, and I'm going to start spying on this guy, because he still supports Prince Chiswick, although he didn't raise up arms when Prince Chiswick was arrested. And then we've got Lord Forley here, who is just trying to depose me. What does depose mean? Members seek to force King Lyman of the Rock to abdicate in favor of his heir, Lannister, when sufficiently powerful. Lord Forley Payne may present an ultimatum to King Lyman of the Lannisters. Okay. I found out nothing new and useful about him, so let's spread some rumors. This fool. Yeah, now this faction is starting to gain some traction. I don't like that. 58% already. Let's see, he's got 5,000 men. They've got 3,000 men. So this guy is a huge threat. Alright, so Sir Donald of Fang Tower is not much of a problem. This guy is a problem, though. Was murdered on the orders of King Lyman. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Owes me a favor. I don't see how I can make you... Well, let's see what's here. Make someone vote like you on council or law issues. Prevent a command to cease hostilities from your liege. Ask your liege to press one of your claims in a war. Start a law vote for your liege. Force acceptance of an arranged marriage. Educate child. End plot. Invite to court. Call to arms. Ask for an embargo. Force someone to join factions. Force your liege to give you a council position. Okay. My snoops overheard Lord Harwin of Castamere as he told shocking lies about his liege. Who's his, that's his brother, isn't he? Yeah. So whether it's Lord Harwin or his brother, it doesn't really matter. They both, want to see me dead. They both demand vengeance because I killed their father. So, if we can get him to stay out of factions, that would be expedient. And he's already left. When confronted with the evidence, Lord Harwin swore to stay out of all factions and be loyal. Excellent. Now then, you. You will stop conspiring against your king. If you know what's good for you. Let's send Gerald Hill back to Casterly Rock to train some troops. So now it's just this fool and this fool. That I know of right now. Let's look at known plots. No one is plotting against me. Not that I know of, and they shouldn't be because, well, they know what happens when they provoke the lion. Who's, like, how many people are in my dungeon still? Chiswick, his wife, and Lord Andron. Alright. So, if we look at favors, I can force someone to call to arms. I can force an embargo, join factions. So getting favors on people can be really, really, really useful. Let's see. How does your... Oh, I see. The League for Northern Independence actually failed. Well, yeah, that does happen. How exactly he lost to... this guy is beyond me. I think I may have glitched out King Valar so that the game doesn't really recognize him as my nephew anymore. Yeah, so I think we might be okay with killing him, although the plot to kill him is really, really bad. Maybe it's because he just crushed a major revolt. Yeah. Okay. Well, with all that said, what can we do? A vassal inheritance warning. There are vassals with worrisome lines of succession. On death, their titles might pass from your realm. Lord Harwin of Castamere. What do you mean? What does that mean? To dismiss... On death, their titles might pass from the realm. Do you... he's a Rain, though. He should, hold on. Doesn't seem to be... But there are claimants here. And they should all be Rains. Alright, I know what a vassal inheritance warning is, and I'm glad I got that, but I don't see how it will pass to someone who is outside the realm. That's very, it's very odd. I'm not sure what to do about that. Threats. Forley and Donnell. Yes, they are threats. I think I'm spying on him. Yes, and then what are we doing about Sir Donnell? Oh, it seems Lord Roland has increased his intrigue. Excellent. If you'd like, you can go here and scheme in Fang Tower. See if you can get Sir Donnell to fuck off with this shit here. And then I'll focus on deposing King... What's-his-face? He's not a king. Deposing... Yeah, we're not deposing anybody. I just want to arrest Lord Forley the Ugly. Let's see. Righteous imprisonment. Jason of Fair Isle, who hates me. Okay, it's reasonable. And Sir Stafford, he wants to kill Sir Donnell of Fang Tower. Well, I'm certainly not going to stop him there. Often adventuring foreigners visit the courts of Casterly Rock, an associate named Joss Xander being the latest. He has stayed with us for a number of months now and seems to have become comfortable with Andal court life. So much so he has chosen to stay and serve here indefinitely. He is a cohort of the Black Goat. He really doesn't like me. And apparently I have no choice but to welcome him. Great. Oh, let's get rid of some of these messages. I have learned from my little birds that Lord Forley plans to travel the realm incognito. I could try to have him abducted. Yeah, let's do it. I'm always for a little bit of skullduggery. God damn it. Except these thugs these days just suck ass. They just can't do shit. Vassal inheritance warning. Again, don't know what to do about that. I'm going to keep my brother... Oh, why can't I get seek treatment? Does not already have successful treatment. Oh, gotcha. I could hold feasts, and that would increase diplomacy for me, but A little too risky. A little too risky for me. During the last few days, I've seen... Oh no, Prince Tywin is... He's got dysentery. That's really terrible. That is a terrible thing for a child to have. That could very well kill him. Oh, snap. To the glorious king. Yeah, they get married, whatever. Don't care. Prince Land. Is my wife still pregnant? No, she's given me 4 children, though, which is damn good. My wife is married to some guy who... I don't know where the hell she is. My spying on Lord Forley of the Gold Road has revealed his complicity in a shadowy plot to fabricate evidence of Lord Aderic's treason. Knowledge is power, and because of that, I can arrest you. He will most likely escape. He will most likely escape, so I definitely need to marshal the men and march on Payne Hall. Now he might get the... Oh no, am I auto-stopping plots? I am, but it doesn't seem that Lord Forley's interested in stopping this plot. But you know what? That's all I need to have him arrested. And he is leading... He has 3,000 men. Okay, fantastic. I'm surprised King Lyman isn't respected or feared, because he's been doing a lot of work in the shadows. Or maybe that's why he's not respected or feared. It's not common knowledge that King Lyman has been working in the shadows. Your son, Prince Tywin, is most uncooperative and not responding well to my tuition. He doesn't seem to listen, and his skills have repressed, if anything. He's lost 1 diplomacy. Well, he didn't have any diplomacy to begin with, so... The King of the Iron Throne. Ooh, in the name of the gods, I, Valar of the House Targaryen, the first of my name, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of the gods that I will be protector and defender of the realm and always useful to it. However, many, insofar I'm supported by the divine assistance according to my knowledge and ability, was crowned by himself apparently, and formally received the title of King of the Andals. Okay. Apparently that's something he gets when he turns 8. King Valar may actually become a threat in the future. Unfortunately, I've been spending so much damn time trying to get, well, just trying to make sure I maintain control of the rock. One of my young informants, we don't actually need to murder him. In fact, I'm going to stop spying on him. I'm going to start spying on this guy, if I can, if it'll let me. Stop spying. Okay. You know what? Well, I mean, maybe I should spy on these guys instead. Well, we're about to arrest him. And Polliver doesn't like me. Which is understandable. I can always throw money at him so he can dislike me less. Alan Lorch, we should probably spy on him and get rid of him and have his kid take over. Yeah, that's what we should do. Because if we can get my major faction, my major vassals to like me, to have a positive opinion of me, then we have a damn good chance of getting the expand realm by conquest. Vassals of the Rock now view you with respect, as they should. Let's see, every ruler needs to go out and meet the peasants in person from time to time, just to make sure that they know you still exist, if nothing else, as you visit the locals of Fair Isle. Oh, great, Fair Isle. Great. You speak very frankly about what you think of them, something that they took great offense in. It seems you look back to ensure that your guards are there to keep you out of harm's way, only to notice that they have all gone into the local tavern. Before you know it, the peasants begin to throw things at you. I could run to Lord Jason and hide there. Yeah, he hates me, so he's not going to help you. Maybe I can just outrun them. 50% chance that I gain wounded, 10% that I get maimed. It says King Lyman the Whisperer gains the trait severely injured. 40% he gets away safely. Okay. So that's a 60% chance of something terrible happening to me, whether that's being wounded or severely injured. Or I could try to run to Lord Jason. Actually, I can imprison Lord Jason. I can imprison him, so let's try to run to Lord Jason, and then we can immediately imprison him. If he helps us, it depends. As you get closer, you can see Lord Jason standing in a doorway waving at you. You hurry towards him, and once inside, Jason quickly closes the door. Safe at last. Who would have ever thought the peasants would be so easily insulted? Thank you. I owe you one. Great, so now I'm happy with him. He still hates me, but now he has a favor on me. Grave news from the Battle of Pink Maiden, Your Grace. Your bannerman, Lord Lyman Lefford, has been slain. Wait a minute, you mean that guy who I tasked with improving my relations with the rest of the realm, but instead only made it worse? All of a sudden, this loss doesn't seem so bad. Who took over? His son. Yeah, god damn it, if I could just get rid of excommunicated. Jesus. My liege, may you live in harmony and contentment. I demand that you grant me a position on your council in return for the favor you owe me, Master of Whispers. Well, here's the thing. Yes, I can do that. But also, I can do this. I can throw you in my dungeon. Let's do that. That's so funny. Lord Jason thought he was outwitting the Whisperer. Should you just imagine that? Like, oh yeah, I strategically potentially saved the life of my king, so he owes me a favor, and then I demand that he puts me on the council as the Master of Whisperers, no doubt, so that he could conspire against me because he hates me. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll give you your council seat. Yeah, you'll be the Master of Whisperers. That same day, guards barge into his office demanding that he, well, submit, and then they throw him in the dungeon. No title for you. Now, is there anybody here that I would trust with this? Roland, you hate me even more. What is with that? Buddy old pal, what is with that? Award honorary title. Yeah, you can be the Master of Horses, sure. Go ahead and scheme in Casterly Rock. I'm not too concerned about other people plotting against me. Yeah, he's pissed off. Let's throw him in the oubliette, because I don't really care if he dies. Well, she hates me a lot. Can I arrange a betrothal? Why would I arrange a betrothal with the farman? I'm not going to do that. I would see that house burn. Well, I always say that. It seems most of the time I don't really actually mean it. Your courtier, Malus Sunglass. Yeah. Marry as you please, buddy. Marry as you please. You've done well by me. Alright, armies are standing outside the castle of Lord Forley the Ugly. Here we have Alan, the rider of Balerion the Black Dread, Sir Morgan Hightower, and Sir Donal. Sir Donal? Where are you in this army? I don't care about you. Ah, fuck it. Doesn't really matter. Now then, you. He is most likely going to fight, but it won't matter because he should be fighting alone. Right. He's got a lot of territory. And his pitiful forces that he raises here will not be able to stop the army I have sitting outside his doorstep at the moment. Alright, so now no more depose the king. Prince Chiswick is actually helping me. He's supporting a faction, but he's also helping me. Oh, shit. Alan has died, causing her dragon Balerion to fly into a rage and establish a lair in Casterly Rock. Well, it doesn't really make sense to me because it was supposed to go berserk here in Payne Hall, because I'm assuming she got killed in combat, right? No, died comatose in bed. Oh, okay. But apparently now Balerion the Black Dread is in Casterly Rock. Fun. Who will tame it? Not King Lyman. King Lyman would definitely not be able to do that. But trust me, I have tried multiple times to tame dragons that are really, really old with all sorts of characters, and Lyman does not have the traits required to do it. It'd be sweet if he could, but, you know, maybe if he was some kind of amazing heroic warrior, then maybe, but Balerion would take one look at the Whisperer and probably think dinner served. I feel spirited and restless. Maybe some work might calm me down. No longer lazy. Okay. I didn't know this. I didn't know slothfulness could just go away, but maybe Lyman, I've been doing so much shit with Lyman that he's just like, I'm doing so much stuff that I can't be lazy. So that's great. He's no longer lazy, guys. At the age of 40, he has learned how to not be lazy. Give a little applause to him. Yeah, things seem to be kind of turning around a little bit. The council is not full of malcontents, which is great, but it is still filled with pragmatists. I would love it if my Master of Whispers... Let's do it by rank. Do it by rank. Who are my most powerful people? They don't seem to be present here, which is kind of weird. My most powerful people... Vassals. Of my most powerful vassals. Right. Oh. It seems that your most powerful vassals kind of wax and wane. Yeah. They kind of wax and wane, so it's kind of... Oh, okay. Yeah, you can be my little dwarf. Let's do it by rank. Gawain, for some reason. I really need to look up how they actually determine rank. As far as powerful vassals go. Excuse me. Alright, we don't need to spy on him anymore. Who do we want to spy on? We want to spy on Prince not Chiswick, god damn it, Sir Donald. Spy on Sir Donald. Assault. Awesome. I mean, we've got more than enough men. I just want to get this siege over with and throw this fool in my dungeon. My liege, armed thugs attacked me while investigating the rumor of a plot in Casterly Rock. I barely escaped with my life. Yes, you did. Okay, smashy. Okay, they have a lot of territory. Great. Even more troops. One of my informants, a young man, is willing to assassinate this guy. And he's still leading the plot? Yes. Go ahead, try to take him out. I know he's a commander. Well, you know what? Let's switch him out. We'll put Stafford in here and Melwyn. Two untrustworthy clowns, but what are you gonna do? Oh, god damn it. My spy, Sir Donald's burly men, managed to kill him, but got captured. And now, Dishonorable is going to be -40. That is the last thing we needed. Shit. Well, I mean, the good news is that there are no more factions. We've wiped out all factions altogether, so that's good. Special minor titles. Sworn Shield. At the moment, I don't really trust anyone to be my sworn shield, but okay. And apparently, Sheryl tried to... Oh! Fed to a dragon. That's scary. Has built a lair in Casterly Rock. Oh, super. That's going to be fun to have to deal with. So I wonder for this particular conflict, it doesn't say I need to win any major battles, so that's fine by me. What please number 5 is, oh yeah, I mean, god, normally by now someone at least improves my standing in the realm a little bit. But that's okay. Prince Lan is coming of age. Soon he'll be ready to rule. He'll be able to rule. What fighting skill does King Lyman have? He's got trained fighter. I do want to force my son to train, but at the same time, I feel like if I force him to train, you'd think 61% chance of training, like you'd think failing training, like what's the worst that could happen? Well, you can actually injure your children if you fail. And that can be fatal. So maybe we should have... Send your master at arms to train your children in the art of swordsmanship. I think that would be the best. Although he has no ability in swordsmanship, which is kind of weird. Maybe we should have someone who actually knows how to fight as our master of arms. I mean, Gerald Hill is my half-brother, and he should just be a commander. I'm thinking about making this guy... No. I want someone who knows how to fight to train my children. So maybe Harlan would be good. And have him train children, because he does have skilled fighter. And shrewd, so that'd be cool. As for Gerald Hill, is he a commander? It doesn't seem like he is. Lord Allen, you suck. We're going to replace you with Gerald Hill. And, yeah, great. Awesome. 15 days before we can assault them here. Just surrender, Forley. God damn. Well, another avenue for getting Expand the Realm by Conquest is that if we can get Crown Loyalist faction up to 100%, then we can call a Grand Invasion. Is complaining about his Dark Cell. Who would take over? His daughter? I want to see... No. Unlikely to have children. Why? Why do you say that? Who's unlikely to have children? Very interesting. She will, however, marry Prince Tywin, which would give Tywin's children the claim on Hornvale Keep, I believe. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Apparently, it thinks Lan is not likely to have children, which is very interesting, very curious. Very curious why I would say that. And then this fool has Maggie, and we can betroth her to Prince Lancel. And so, as long as these guys don't have any more kids, their daughters will marry into Lannisters, and Lannisters will inherit the titles of Fair Isle and Hornvale. So you can stay in my dungeon for now. Who else is in my dungeon? Prince Chiswick, Jason, Maria. Okay. Jenna Lannister. Both their parents are in prison. Jesus. Jesus. Arranged marriage. Is there anyone else you can marry? No, not really. Not really. Yeah, get married as you please, buddy. Man, he is just going through wives. Just going through them. Special titles. Sworn Shield. So another bodyguard. I'll actually take Aelinor, just because she doesn't hate me as much, and then we need a new Hand of the King, because I think the old one died. So we'll make you oversee the realm. Alright. So, our factions are under control. We've got those all figured out. We have one threat, and that's Roland, and he's kind of positive for me. Kill Queen Della of the Rock. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? No! He's not going to stop the plot. Well, then you're going into my prison. Because it's unacceptable. Attempting to murder my wife. How dare you? Accept her offer? No. How dare you? Let's go first see if... No, you can all stay where you are. Let's go find... They'll join our court. Ooh, Albar will join our court, and he has 18. Let's take Banor as well. Great, and then we'll have a really... Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not going to take my wife off a Master of... What is her strongest... She really should be the Master Whispers. Like, that's what she should be. Award honorary title, yes. I just want to rearrange some stuff. That's going to piss off Roland, too, and I don't want to do that. Because ideally, I would have the guy that I invited who had 17 stewardship go here. My wife could be here, and Lord Roland could be... Honestly, Lord Roland could be my Master at Arms. I think I'm going to do that. Roland will hate me for it. My wife's going to hate me for it, too. But I feel like the realm will be better off. My wife, and then she can scheme, and then... Lord Roland can be here, and he can train my children. Yeah, that pissed them all off. Probably not the best, but it is the most efficient thing to do. Yeah, not ideal. Spy on Della. I don't really think I need to spy on Della. I mean, oh yeah, lost my faction. Lost my... Lord Roland is no longer Master at Arms. He died... Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Lord Roland died under suspicious circumstances. That means someone killed him. And it's concerning because I am the Whisperer and I don't know who killed him. Who would have the ability to do that? Who in my realm has a high enough intrigue to where they could do that? In my realm. What? Is in an unknown location. Well, that's not my realm then. Unknown location, unknown location. Hornvale. Okay, so this is kind of concerning. There are at least, let's see. Alright, it keeps saying they're in unknown locations. I don't know who the hell these people are. Are they part of the Black Daggers? They are part of the Black Daggers. Okay, so the reason that they don't have a place is because I haven't given the Black Daggers any land yet, which is still something I need to flip and do. Okay, let's go ahead and assault this. Alright, and let's march back here, destroy this army. Open council positions. Who's open council? Alright, so Lord Roland's gone. He's been murdered, and there's quite a few people who are very, very good at intrigue, which is alarming for me. Who took over for him? His son, Timos. Is there anyone I can betroth to Timos? Delina! How about matrilinear? No? Alright, well that will be fine. That should be fine. We want to have Lannisters everywhere. So that makes Delina is there. Prince Lancel's betrothed. Prince Tywin is betrothed. It's Prince Lan who is not betrothed. Find him someone nice. Oh yeah, his wife was killed by Balerion. Yep. Marry as you please. We have tidings from Painhall where Sir Morgan and Sir Tywil met as enemies in a duel. They fought each other fiercely, but Sir Morgan prevailed in the end, forcing Tywil to yield and handing him over as a prisoner. Okay. Would you like to ransom yourself? No, he cannot. Fantastic. We win. You lose, ugly. You lose. Enforced demands. He's now in my dungeon. Fantastic. Let's return to Casterly Rock and get rid of these stupid raiders here. Awesome. Now we have 7 prisoners. Fantastic. Call court out of hiding. Nope, he can stay in hiding. Vassal inheritance. You bastard. Let's spy on you. Oops. I was wondering why nothing was happening. Okay. The war has been won. No. Is that... Ooh. Lord Forley shall surrender the gold road to the crown and will be taken prisoner. Will he still maintain the high lordship of We could strip him and his house of their titles, and then we could give it to the Black Daggers. That way, if the Black Daggers are doing crazy shit, we can, we can take care of them. Let's go ahead and do that. King Lyman has usurped the title High Lordship of the Gold Road. He still has the... Oh, no, that was High Lordship, wasn't it? Shit. Well, I didn't really want the High Lordship. Let's see if we can find my Black Daggers. This is going to be harder than I thought. Or maybe not, Let's see. Treasurer. His liege is Black Dagger Kenrick, the Guild of Black Daggers, and it doesn't seem to know where that is, but I can grant him the High Lordship. Cannot give theocracies more than one duchy or kingdom. Okay. don't know what that means. Let's go to my vassals here. Do I have any loyalists? No! I have I have more enemies. More enemies. Lord Roland of River Spring. And Lord, this guy of Brentbrook. Ah, okay. So they are my vassals. They're my vassals. But we will see. Who are my strongest vassals right now? He's insane. Alan Lorch is going to be in a prison. I don't know how I feel giving this guy more land. I don't know if I trust him. Who in my court has a positive opinion of me? Morgan Hightower. Can I grant? I cannot grant him anything. What the hell? Lord Aderic the Unchaste. Okay, might as well throw him in dungeon. Yes, but of my court, who here has... Can I grant you a title? No. Can I grant her a title? No. Can I grant this fool a title? No. I think the person that I grant this title to is going to have to be... Let's see. Who here... Okay, he's in my prison. He has negative 78. He has negative 93. And he has negative 83. So, funnily enough, this guy, Lord Lester of Drox Castle, actually has the highest opinion. So we'll give him this. And he really likes me now. And he's a powerful vassal. Neat. And we'll give him this too. Ah, okay. Very nice. Excellent. So I think now I have a new powerful vassal who has a very positive opinion of me. I mean, I guess that's one way to handle it, is just take power away from those untrustworthy vassals and give them to new vassals who will love you for it. No. Stop asking about your dungeon arrangements. You're in the dungeon for a reason. Rescue Lord Andron. Ah. Well, I'm going to throw you in dungeon too. You are enemies. Enemies of the realm. Depose Lord Melwyn of Cornfield. You would dare. Righteous imprisonment. Lord Stafford the Mad. He wants to see Lady Matrice of Silverhead dead. Yes, that would be expedient. Get rid of Harwin. Come on. Do it. Do it now. I promised my wife Della that I would find a suitable ride for her when her mare had to be put down. Now I'm in luck. Not only one, but 3 different mares have been brought to Casterly Rock. The skewbald looks a bit old but sweet. A white mare is a bit frisky, but she'll be fine. Sorry, honey, all of these will be breeders. Ah, well, no, I can spare 10 gold. At age 22, your rival, Lord Harwin of Castamere, died under suspicious circumstances. In disguise, I meet up with my friend, Lord Harwin's burly armsmen. Grinning, he recounts how they stabbed Lord Harwin of Castamere to death in his bed. I hand them a bag of coins. Order the guards to tie up the loose ends. Excellent. So now we have House Rain. Lord Byram was assassinated on orders of King Lyman, and his son Lord Harwin died under suspicious circumstances. He has his own sons now, so let's see who inherits. Ooh. Alright, well, it seems his slow son has taken over. I could definitely try to kill him as well, and there's always this fool, who is no doubt going to be a problem, so I'm going to go ahead and spy on him. So I figure getting rid of the children who want vengeance for their deceased father. Alright, so we've cleaned up the factions. We now actually have a relatively loyal Crown Loyalist faction. We do have a deposed King Lyman faction, but it is a vassal who really doesn't have that much power. However, that could grow into a problem. We are slowly rooting out any vestiges of disloyalty in the Rock, and in the same token, as we do that, not only do we secure our position, but we also secure the support we will need for when I call a grand invasion council, for which I can then make it clear to the lords and to the lords and vassals of the Rock that it is King Lyman's, the Whisperer in the West's, intentions to invade the Iron Throne and to take it over. Why? because that is what will allow us to remove the Targaryen threat once and for all. Because once we have the Iron Throne, then I can use my shadowy machinations to essentially justify the persecution of all the rest of the Targaryens, because technically they would be my vassals. We could destroy the title of the Iron Throne, make a new Westerosi title of the Rock, and we will have control of the Crown Lands, the North, and what seems to be some portions of the Stormlands. And then from there, we can steadily invade one generation after another until all of Westeros is red, the colors of House Lannister. But that will have to be in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones Edition. I've been Joeblivion, and until next time, see you guys later.